sure it's give bro time to hop on.
I'm ready whenever you are, bro.
Oh yeah, you can open up whenever you want.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right, it's the brother Karat Design, the brother Mathiah
Shalom.
from the GMS Virginia camp. And what we're going to do first is give all praise and honor and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. We're going to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And a hearty shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we're going to be talking about some things that are going on in the news and as prophets, things that we should be privy of to be forewarning the people. I'm going to open up with Ezekiel 33 because that's part of our job as watchmen to inform those that are avid listeners on what's going on. This is Ezekiel chapter 33. No, I'm going to just go to 3. The 33 is kind of lengthy. Yeah, this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Your battery about to get your battery low. You gotta
Oh yeah. The cord you gave me right there. Just unplug the black one.
Got you. This black one
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on?
That one.
Control. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this again. This Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17 says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." So we are watchmen unto the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American Indians of the world, right? The nation of Israel. It says, "Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me." Right? We're giving you warning from Yahweh Shai about the things that he said that's in the Bible that's going to come to pass. Is there anything you want to pull up?
Con, I got a preset whenever you're done with that.
I'm ready, bro.
Con.
I got it. You got it.
Con, it's Isaiah 62:6, just to land back off what the brother was bringing out in Ezekiel the 33rd chapter. This is Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. And that's what we're doing, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We're not keeping silence, man. All right, we're constantly blowing that trumpet. We're constantly going on the highways and byways, teaching this wisdom, knowledge, and truth unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and prophesying as well. And we're not keeping silence day or night. And that goes into, this truth being pushed all over the four corners of the earth. And also this truth being pushed by the way of the unicorn, okay? The YouTube, the internet, all right? The airwaves, all right? Which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can have access to 24 hours a day, 24/7, all right? So in this day and age that we live in, hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans aren't gonna have no excuse, okay? Because it's right at your fingertips. You walk around with a laptop, handheld laptop with you at all times.
Yeah. So I just Googled what is a watchman definition. It says a watchman. It says a man employed. It says a man. Don't say a woman. It says a man.
Right.
Employed to look after an empty building, especially at night. Right. Well, we in the nighttime every day that you see that it's daytime out here. And what I mean by it being in the night, what's the scripture say that this place in gross darkness?
Yeah.
Right. It's gross darkness because look at all the wickedness that's going on in the world.
Right.
So it says a man employed to look after an empty building, especially at night. And it says historically, a member of a body of people employed to keep watch in a town at night. All right, we are employed by Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, to give warning of the things to come through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai. And it says just some similar words: security guard, security man,
right,
steward, a warden, a superintendent, a doorman, a caretaker. Right, a guard,
right,
and those are some of the things that we are also need through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai.
That goes in. You got to do this work on this side, man. That definition he was going into, it said to give watch at night. While gross darkness is upon the land. All right, while wickedness is at all time high. Okay, Hey, in the kingdom, that's gonna be when we actually rest, man. You know, not now. All right. You know, we're not gonna be out there on the highways and byways in the kingdom, prophesying. You know, breaking down scriptures. There's no need, like the scripture says, a man shall no longer teach his neighbor.
Yep, that's Isaiah the 6th chapter. You want to grab that?
You know, we're not gonna be doing that, man. We're gonna be made perfect in the kingdom. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments are gonna be written in our inward parts. So we're no longer gonna go off. We're no longer gonna have to teach a fellow Israelite. All right, right and wrong, what he should be doing, what he shouldn't be doing, the law, statutes, and commandments, the high holy days, all right, etc. You know, right now is the time to do that. Right now is the time to do the work. Man. All right, you know, we're taking our hand to that plow. We're not looking back. All right, and let me read this last verse real quick, and you can bring that out. This is verse 7. It says, "And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth." All right, so we're not supposed to give him no rest, man. We're supposed to be consistent and constant. All right, in this work, this ministry, this thing of ours, man. All right, to the point where our people should be tired of seeing us, man. And you see that, through the spirit, they have that vibration upon them that, oh man, Israelites again, they have that spirit upon it that they're almost tired of seeing us, man. And that's how it should be, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, ain't gonna be no buts, ain't gonna be no I didn't know, ain't gonna be no excuses for you, Jakes, man.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
And hell is about to break loose. We got some articles, we're gonna talk about. But this is Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 34, to back up what the brother was saying. This is when we're gonna be in the kingdom, man. All right, it says, "And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh Shema Shai. For they shall all know me from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh Shema Shai. For I will forgive their iniquity and I will remember their sin no more." You got it, brother.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, we're no longer gonna have to teach our neighbor, man. We're gonna be made perfect in the kingdom. Even you wicked so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, y'all will be in the kingdom as well, but y'all just have to be reincarnated into the kingdom. And when you get into the kingdom, you're gonna be perfect as well. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna enter into your rest as well.
That's right.
All right. And that's gonna be a beautiful time, man. Where we truly get rest. We no longer have to deal with oppression, affliction, disease, death. All right. We're gonna be made immortal. Okay. We're gonna put off death, man. All right. We're gonna live forever, man. And these other galaxies, these other planets, all right, they were all made for us, man. All made for the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right. Hey, this world was made for our sakes, man.
That's right.
You got it, brother.
Yep. So I'm gonna get into one of these articles, or both of them. This is let me think. I gotta go back. Let me see. All right, so I'm just select a random article. So the first one is just we're gonna speak about this Neuralink, this CHIP that's coming. Okay, all right. If you have anything in regards to this, to the CHIP, you can bring it out as I read through some of this article. All right, this is in Reuters. This is a Reuters article that came out 5 days ago, so December the 1st. It says Elon Musk expects Neuralink's brain implant to begin human trials in 6 months. All right, it says Elon Musk said on Wednesday he expects a wireless brain implant developed by his company Neuralink to begin human clinical trials in 6 months, after the company missed earlier timeline set by him. The company is developing brain implant interfaces that it says could help disabled patients to move and communicate again. With Musk adding on Wednesday, it will also target restoring vision. So in the sense, right, this implant, all right, is going to produce miracles for people, all right. But in all actuality, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that will and can heal people from whatever physical or mental illness or visual illness that they have, right? And there's examples in the scriptures where the apostles they raised a man in the name of Yahushua Mashiach, and he was able to walk again. And there were 2 instances in the Bible where the Lord, he spit on the ground and he took the clay and wiped it upon the man's eyes, and he was able to see. And there was another instance where there was some men crying unto the Lord, and they asked, do you believe that I'm able to do this? And then they said yes, and the Lord, improved those individuals' vision. Esau Edom was trying to do it on the left-hand side with technology, and that's not going to work. Did you have something, brother?
Yeah, you keep going. I got some
calm. It says, based in San Francisco Bay Area and Austin, Texas, Neuralink has in recent years been conducting tests on animals as it seeks approval for U.S. FDA to begin clinical trial in people. It says here, we want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work before putting a device into a human. So you got to put this device inside of you, man, for it to work. And with putting things inside of you, all right, we already know there's a scripture on not to have any cutters in your flesh.
Yep.
You know what that is? I think it's what it is. I'll find it. You got it, brother.
Yeah, I want to go into 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 real quick. I'm going to start from the top. It says, now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua HaMashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that man of sin is being revealed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua by the way of the prophets, man. All right. It says, who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called God and that is worshipped, so that he is as God, sitteth in the temple of God, seeing or showing himself that he is God. So, Esau Edom has mainly concerning these elite banking families, that he has a God complex. He wants to be like the Most High. He wants to have complete control. And on a certain level, he has a lot of control right now, but he wants more control. All right. And that more control is going to come by the way of that charagma. All right. Mm-hmm. When he enforces that and implements that on a very high level, which the majority of these people are going to willingly take it. But when he makes it mandatory, that's him trying to complete his New World Order goal or plan. All right. So he can get that full. He wants that full grasp upon the people, and that's going to give him that. All right. But he's not gonna be able to complete his New World Order agenda. All right. It says, who is opposed to Slaki, verse 5. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and know ye now what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of the iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, so this devil is being exposed, okay, and being revealed. That veil is being lifted off of him, okay. And moreover, he's going to be taken out of power when Yahushua returns, all right. A couple more verses. It says, verse 9, even him whose coming is after the work of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, okay. And this is this charagma that he's about to push and enforce. It's also part of his lying wonders, okay. There's going to be a lot of benefits that these people receive. You already see what's going on with the brother was going into the Neuralink and these different things concerning the charagma and the different aspects of it. These different people that have different illnesses, mental illnesses, disabilities, limbs that they can't use, they can now get through those things and have working limbs and can do all these things they couldn't do because of this electronic device, and the things that surround it as well. It says, signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions, that they should believe a lie. And a lot of our people, are going to be with the program, man. They're going to be down with the so-called white man and what he pushes, which are already down with him right now, but even more so when the so-called white man really tightens his grasp upon the people, so to speak, man. that strong delusion, lying wonder.
If I may add, it said, well, all deceivableness, right?
Yeah, kind.
So Esau Edom's going to use every trick in the book to deceive you, man.
That's right.
He's going to use every lie, every twist of the tongue, every aspect of within his ability to deceive you, man. Right. But he's not going to deceive the elect.
Right. He still has some tricks up his sleeve, man. You know, he's not in the last round yet. He knows he's coming into that 12th and final round. So he's going to go all out. He's going to throw everything he has. He's going to throw the book at you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, I'm going to read that again. It says, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie. You know, because our people are going to believe that by them taking it, that they're going to be protected, they're going to be able to eat, they're going to be able to do this, that, and so forth, man. You know, they're believing in a lie, but little do they know that they're going to be destroyed according to Revelation, the 14th chapter. Last verse, it says, they that all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. So they're going to be damned, man, because they believe not the prophets that were out there on the highways and byways. We're telling you what it was, man. We're telling you that the Lord's going to destroy you for taking it, man. So you're going to be damned, man. Yeah. You know, you got it, brother.
Also, it said in there, the Lord's going to send them a strong delusion, right? So my point in bringing that up is it shows you that the Lord is the Father of spirits, as the scriptures say that he is, man. Okay? So that means the Lord is controlling everything and everybody, man. That's right. All right? So if you fall into the deceivableness of Esau Edom, just know that the Lord put that strong delusional spirit on you to fall for the lies and the trickeries of Esau Edom. But we're telling you, as men of the Lord, who we believe and confess that we are, we show that we are, to not partake in the systematic destruction of America. Okay, do not partake in the systematic destruction of America, because the Lord is systematically destroying it. All right. Do not partake in it by receiving the C-hip in any form, whether it be in your right hand or in your left hand, or in your goddamn forearms or on your damn forehead, okay, or inside your brain. Do not fall for it, all right? Do not fall for the deceivableness of Esau Edom. All right, but going back into Leviticus, I have found that scripture. This Leviticus 19:28, ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. Right, so don't make any cuttings in your flesh, man. All right, or put anything upon you, any mark or anything like that upon you, man. The scriptures call what Esau Edom is pushing the mark of the, you know. I don't want to get us strike or whatnot, but you know what it is, man. We telling you what it is. If you don't know what it is, it's up for the Lord to open up your ears to listen, so that you can receive what it is being said to you as breaking down in ABC form, right? When I say ABC form, I mean a school kid can get it, you know?
Right.
I'm gonna keep reading. It says, speaking to a crowd of select invitees in a presentation at Neuralink headquarters that lasted nearly 3 hours, must emphasize the speed at which the company is developing its device. So if somebody's rushing to do something, there's gonna be some fuck ups in there, right? Anyway, it says the progress at first, particularly as it applies to humans, will seem perhaps agonizingly slow, but we are doing all the things to bring it to scale in parallel.
Yeah. So basically getting ready for the next phase, because when they say that they're working on something, that means they already got it completed, and they're actually working for different variations of what they have completed. It's almost even perfected on another level. Just like with these phones, you know, they present a new phone, but they got the next, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the 10th already ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So because they got to be ahead of the curve, man. That's just a marketing and business 101. You know, so we know this devil has basically already got everything in place. You know, now is he trying to make a better version of what he's got? No doubt, very well. You know, because he's gonna have it where, you know, going into his lying wonders, his strong delusions, his false miracles. You know, the different things that these people are going to be able to do with that Neuralink, you know, the different, you know, like he's already presented where you'll be able to transfer information, you know, by the airwaves through your Neuralink. You'll be able to download information directly to your brain, you know, where you no longer will have to study, you no longer have to read, you know, so people will be presented like they can be smarter, you know, they can be more educated, you know, but just by a simple download, you know, and that's going to look very lucrative to the people, man. You know,
Yeah,
they're looking, well, I can just download this and I can become a scientist and get this amount of money each year. You know what I'm saying? I can up my pay, you know, because I downloaded this type of program, you know, or you know, it's and money's gonna be tied in with it, you know, according to Revelation the 13th chapter, you know, contrary with these other camps are teaching, man. You know, money is tied into, you know, this thing that they're about to push, man, and make mandatory. You got it,
I'm
brother.
just read a little more. It says the FDA said it cannot comment on the status of the existence of any potential product applications. It says the first two human applications targeted by the Neuralink device will be in restoring vision and enabling movement of muscles in people who could not do so. Musk said even if someone has never had vision ever, like they were born blind, we believe we can still restore vision. He
Right.
said.
That goes right at the second what we just read in 2 Thessalonians
Yep.
chapter 2, man. He wants to be like the Most High.
Yep.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shai do, man? Did he not heal the blind, heal the sick? You know, and that's what this devil's trying to do. It's like, look, if you're blind, I can allow you to see. If you can't walk, I can make your legs work again. You know, if you can't talk, you take this thing I got for you. You know what I'm saying? And now you better talk again. You better see. You better spend time with your loved ones. We're gonna give you your life back. You know, you know. So those false miracles, man. But the little do these people know to take it, at the end of it, you know, it's damnation.
It's their life. Did you have some?
Now go bring yours. I got one.
No, I don't have any.
Oh, Con. Nah, I ain't got one.
So I'm gonna just read Revelation 14 and 9.
Con.
Oh, and then on top of that, you have to understand that these other nations, right? If you Google CBDC Atlantic Council, all right, they'll show you a map of all the countries that have developed or are developing their central digital bank currency, right? America, all right, is one of those countries, right? And another country that has already rolled their money into play. I seen it on social media. India, right? They have certain cities within their country that will have a certain amount of banks targeting specific individuals. When I say targeting, I mean they're advertising to them and getting them to sign a contract and say, hey, you know, I'm okay with trying out this digital currency. So the people that accept it and the people within the banks that have accepted it and within those cities, they're marketing it. They're putting it into play slowly but surely. And it's going to come here to America, man. I'm not sure specifically, but I think I saw something on America planning furthering their CBDC, man. It's coming, okay? And that's going to be tied into the CHIP as well.
Hey, can I bring some definitions out on the word control? It says the power to influence or direct people's behavior or the course of events. It said the ability to manage a machine, vehicle, or other moving object. It says the restriction of an activity, tendency, or phenomenon. Okay, because along with, you know, you being able to do this, you being able to do that because you took it, also restrictions are going to come with that also, man. You know, so he can immediately just make you where you don't exist, where all your money disappears. You know what I'm saying? It goes right into that control. It says a switch or other device by which a machine is regulated.
A switch? What you think the Neuralink is going to be, man?
Yeah, Con. You know, read it again. It says a switch or other device by which a machine is regulated. You know, the volume control. Okay, that's Esau Edom. He's going to have, you got to understand, you're getting this device in your arm. And you can do this, you can do that, and this great technology comes from it. You got to understand who's at the other end of that technology and what can they do, okay? What power do they have in their hands to control you, all right? It says the volume control, and who has the volume control? The so-called white man has that volume control, all right? He has the knob, you know?
The remote on your ass.
He's got the remote, man, you know? He says it's time to go to sleep, it's time to go to sleep. He hits the button, you know? Says it's time to wake up and go to work. You know, and he's going to hit the button that says, be happy about it. You know, he's going to have that control, man. All right. It says the base of which a system or activity is directed. It says sort for control key. All right. It says a group or individual used as a standard of comparison for checking the results of a survey or experiment. And the so-called white man has already presented his experiments and the surveys. this this technology, even the charagma, a society and a system based off of no fiat paper currency in these movies, man. These different TV shows. All right, it says a member of an intelligence organization who personally directs the activities of a spy.
A handler.
Yeah, Khan. Says determine the behavior or supervise the running. Oh, that's pretty much it on that. You got it, bro.
Yeah. So I wanted to read, close out on this Revelation 14:9 in regards to the chip part, unless you wanted to go into.
Nah, you got it, bro.
This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath which is of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone.
Yeah, so if you take that Neuralink, or if you take it in your arm, because the Neuralink, they basically goes into them basically directly wiring it to your mainframe of your brain, or if you take it in your arm, like the brother was going into your hip, your leg, however, because because
Jake will be stupid.
This devil will be like, Jake will be like, well, I'm not taking it in my brain, I'm not getting the Neuralink, and I'm not getting the joint on my right hand, but I'll take it on the bottom of my foot,
trying to see Jake at the cash register taking his shoe off, trying to tap his damn foot, just to say he ain't taking it where the Bible said not to take it.
Right, because this devil's gonna have it, very well could have it where you could take it anywhere on your body, because the technology, it might come to a point where they perfected it so well that it don't matter where it's at, as long as you're in a certain proximity, you can be registered up like that,
Yep. The RFID technology, that's what it is, the radio frequency. So they can turn the radio frequency can be turned up high on the device that you have inside your body, or the radio frequency receiver could be turned up so high that it can receive the information, even if the C had been done at your foot. We don't know. That's just me speculating,
Right. And Jake's not willing to X himself out of society, so to speak, man. He wants to keep his job. He wants to stay relevant. He loves having money and currency, and he wants to be accepted in this place. When the majority of the people have took it and are taking it, he doesn't want to be an outcast, man. He wants to be accepted by it. He wants to look good in the eyes of his peers. You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro.
Jake don't want to be woke and broke.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. So it's gonna be remembered those that took that seat. It's gonna be remembered, like on the kingdom of he's a brother or whatever, but remember, he took that seat.
Yeah, you're gonna be ashamed in the kingdom for what you did on this side. You know what I'm saying? And the scripture says you're gonna be tormented. All right, with fire and brimstone for taking it, man. All right. So there is gonna be a judgment for all those who take that charagma. And there's no turning back once you take that charagma. All right, there ain't no taking it in, taking it out. You can see why they have gone through a time period of perfecting this charagma, because they're gonna have it. Well, once you put it in your body, there ain't no taking it out, man. Once you put it in your body, you won't even be able to fathom up the mental fortitude or the thought of taking it out of your body. You know what I'm saying? Once you get it, that's it, man. You think Esau's gonna push something where you could just take it out and lay it on your table and go about your day and come back? You think they're gonna be kicking down doors saying he's in here somewhere because we're registering his electronic device, and they come and find it under the table, like, oh, he got us. Come on, bro.
On you.
Yeah, like, man, come on, man. It ain't gonna be work like that. If that was the case, then you could get the shit and make a whole nother one. Make 6 and 7 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Or they would just give it to you in your hand like they would do anything. Like literally just like put it in your hand until you go, going about your day.
Right.
You got it now. You got it because you got it physically in your hand. It's not inside you.
Right. That's just gonna come a part of your body. Basically going into its nanotechnology, man. You're not gonna be able to take it out. You take it out, you're basically gonna die.
That's right.
Bro. You got it, brother.
Yep. It says verse continuing on, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Right? Yeah, when you do that, it's a wrap for you, man.
That's right.
It's a wrap for you, man. So the whole point is for you, all right, so-called Negroes like Latinos and Native American Indians, all right, to take heed to what the Lord has his men saying throughout the four corners of the globe, the righteous men, all right, those that fall under GMS and those that teach the same like doctrine, right, to not take the C hip, man, all right? It don't matter in what form it is, okay? Do not put something in your body where you know it's not going to be beneficial for you in the outcome, okay? Right. The outcome is what's important, you know? The outcome, what is going to happen to you is what we're harking on, man.
And it's crazy. We got to even say that too, Jake. Don't put something in your body when you don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It sounds, elementary, but Jake, man, as you have seen in the last couple of years, he's done that. You know, they've done that. They don't know what they're taking. They don't know if it's good for them or bad for them. And they've done that in the past as well, man. But they do it anyway, man. Just because everyone else is doing it. Just because the powers that be have told them to do it, and it's good for them.
That influence.
Yeah, that heavy influence, right? Going into that word, the definition we brought out for the word control, man.
Oh yeah, that's switch.
Right, So our people, man, hey man, the majority of Jake's gonna die, man.
That's right, brother.
Majority of our people are not gonna make it, man. And rightfully so, man. Lord willing,
no wickedness coming into the kingdom.
Yeah.
They want to take J's in the kingdom.
Right. So Lord willing, we're part of that elect number, and we can be saved and protected. All right. And these times we're coming in and get beamed up on them ships, man.
That's right.
We want to see salvation on this side. We want to be those ones that don't taste death. Mm-hmm. All right. We want to witness the great destruction of America. We want to witness all you 2/3 that accepted that electronic device being burned up. By that fire and brimstone, by that thermonuclear fire that's going to come by the way of the chariot, that's going to come by the way of the missiles, and that concentrated fire is going to come by the way of the chariots, man.
That's right. I ain't had nothing.
Con, you can close out.
No, you got it.
Con. Lord willing, y'all edified. This is a quick little video, through the Spirit. We're going to end this live stream. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahushai, by Shem, Kakardash. We give double honors to the head apostle, that is a great Milson, who rule well. Peace and blessings to all you sincere Akim that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. To the next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.